I'm kind of curious, what is the dumbest thing an American has ever said to you? Here's one of mine. I remember getting into an argument with an American over Discord about how many states they have. He was convinced that America had 40. Keep in mind, he's American. They have 50.
When I was working retail up north, this American tourist came asking me, how does the midnight sun look like? Like during the day. Oh, it's the same one?
It's not a big one, but essentially an American asked me where I was from, and I said I was from New Zealand, and they were like, oh, that's up by Spain, right?
I lived in Florida for about a year as an exchange student from Colombia, and somebody asked me what language I spoke, and before I said anything, he said, what, Mexican? That's not even
in middle school, like 7th grade, 6th grade maybe, and a student peer of mine said, aren't Jewish people extinct? Me, a Jew.
So before having an American driver's license, I only had my Danish one, and I had to use that at a store, at a Walmart. And the cashier looks at my Danish driver's license and she goes, oh, where are you from? And me, I tell her, oh, I'm from Denmark. And she says, oh, where's that? And I say, it's in Scandinavia. And she goes, oh, where's that? And I tell her, that's in Europe. And she goes, oh, so in Canada. I did not know how to respond to that.
So part 3, here we go. So still in Marrakesh. So after Starbucks, they dragged me to H&M, like we're in Morocco and they want to hang around H&M. I wish I knew the ending, but honestly, your guess is as good as mine. They had my Instagram, but they never followed me, so I don't know what became of them. I don't know if they got to Cape Town and made their flight. So I do have a theory that they actually weren't going to Cape Town in the first place, and they just made it up for clout. I have this theory because the night before, when they first met me, they'd asked me, is this your first time in Africa? It wasn't the first African country I'd been to, I'd been to Kenya, Tanzania, and South Africa before. So I think maybe they wanted to seem like worldlier, and they just made up this whole trip and they weren't actually going to Cape Town. I'd love to know what you guys think, and maybe they'll see this on TikTok and I'll find out like what happened. But yeah, your guesses are as good as mine, and I'm sorry I can't give you
The dumbest thing an American ever said to me, and I quote, "There's no freedom in Canada." Well, my master's degree is in international politics, so I can't wait to tackle this comment. The Freedom Index, which measures freedom as you would expect, for 2020 rated Canada in the top 10, where it has pretty much consistently been. The United States, 17th. So we have so little freedom in Canada that we actually have more freedom in Canada. But that's not all, and I can keep going. Fragile States Index, which also measures freedom as an indicator, Canada scored higher. Reporters Without Borders, freedom of the press, Canada scored higher. And the best part of all of this, I have freedom from idiots who make comments like that.
Okay, so I live in the Netherlands, which is located in Europe, and one time an American asked me how long it would take to drive from America to the Netherlands.